Hey guys, Lizardlea here for 4 Heavenly Beasts, day 43. So long. There is the progress from day 42. I need to I can't see. There's so much. It's so long. So yeah, I am going to continue from here. We're going to work on the second row. So there are 2 more big rows and then 1 pretty small row. So I'm going to finish out the next row, and then most likely as I'm doing the final row, or the third row, I'll also do the final row. It's small enough that I think it'll just be easier to get it done in one go. But you never know. I still have a full row to do, so 42-ish more days. Well, I guess actually probably less than 42 days, because I did go past the next page. Not so much with the tiger, but on a lot of the rest of them. So, 40 days. Yeah, I'm gonna go stitch now.
Goodness gracious, it's Friday and I forgot to do this sooner. I've been very busy. It was a very busy week for me. Had a lot going on. I'm okay. That's what matters, right? Right. So I'm just gonna continue with these unpopular opinions because I actually have a lot of them, and I know deep down I already knew this, but in the moment, it's hard to think of oh yeah, what do I usually disagree with when it comes to the majority of people. Okay, so we did waffles and pancakes. 44. The Star Wars movie series isn't as good as everyone makes it out to be. The original trilogy is solid. I really like it. The next trilogy, not as good, but I still enjoy it. And then the next group of movies, with Kylo Ren and all them, I don't know. It's just it's not as good as the originals, I feel. So if we're just discussing the originals, I do think it's great and it's not overhyped. But the newer stuff, I haven't even watched all of them. That's how much I don't care. That's kind of sad. 45. People care more about their wedding than they do their marriage. I don't think all people, but I do think a lot of people feel that way. And a big part of that is why there's such a high divorce rate. There's so many women in particular that want to spend, hundreds of thousands of dollars on their wedding instead of, I don't know, doing a cheaper one and putting money down on a house or something, putting it towards your future. I understand wanting to have a really nice wedding. I don't think it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to have a nice wedding, though. But that's my opinion. I'm cheap, so I don't have huge expectations for a gigantic wedding with a parade and other stuff. I'm cool. I'm chill. 46. Pineapple on pizza is delicious. Nah, I don't like pineapple, so I wouldn't put it on a pizza. I'm very boring when it comes to most things. I eat things plain. I have a plain cheeseburger. There's a bun. There's cheese. There's meat. That's it. Pizza. I like a plain cheese pizza. I will put more and more cheese on it, but that's about it. I don't need pepperoni. I don't need bacon. I don't need olives. I don't need any of these other things. I like just cheese pizza. So, yeah. But I don't like pineapple, so adding pineapple to it isn't gonna make me like it. 47. Christmas trees should be real, not fake. Oh, I completely disagree with that one. Having a real tree in your house, there's too much that I'm not a fan of for that, so no. I like the fake tree we always had with my family. It was so much easier to work with and deal with, and there was no cleanup involved. We didn't have to dispose of anything afterwards. 48. There's no such thing as pumpkin spice latte. It's simply a cinnamon spice drink without any pumpkin flavor. I wouldn't know. I don't do pumpkin spice. Like, I don't like pumpkin, so I smell pumpkin spice and I'm just like, yeah, no, that's not for me. So, I don't know. Is there really no pumpkin flavoring or anything in pumpkin spice stuff? I assumed there was, but apparently there's an opinion out there that it's just cinnamon stuff. Interesting. 49. Above ground pools are more fun than in ground pools. What's an above ground pool? What? How do you have it above ground? It has to be surrounded by wall. What? Above ground pool. Is this just like one that has like stairs up to it or something? I don't. Oh. Okay, so it's an outdoorsy one that, yeah, has a wall surrounding it over the ground floor. It does not impress me personally, but I don't see how that would be any different from a normal pool. It's still a pool. One, you're just, 6 feet higher. And why would it be more fun? I don't see how it would be any more or less fun for either. I don't know, maybe I'm dumb. 50. Dating apps aren't a good foundation for a relationship. I disagree. I think they can be. I think it depends on what you're looking for, essentially how you sell yourself on the app. So, but no, I've had friends that met on a dating app and they were very happy in that relationship. So, no, I wouldn't say it's a bad foundation. 51. Pug dogs aren't cute. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of pugs, so kind of have to agree. Like, I've met people that are like, oh, they're so ugly, they're cute. And I'm just like, no, that's not, that I don't understand. Like, they're ugly. And I'm not talking, I don't remember what the conversation was. I don't remember if it was about pugs or something else. But that was just what they said, was, something was so ugly that it became cute. And I don't get it. I don't know. My brain doesn't work that way. If something is ugly to me, it's ugly. 52. Sweet potatoes are better than normal potatoes. I have to agree and disagree with this. So, if I just have, like a baked potato, I would rather have a baked potato over a baked sweet potato. But if I'm having vegetable tempura, the sweet potatoes are 110% my favorite things ever. It is delicious. Like, no matter what else is on there, because sweet potatoes are not my favorite vegetable. But if a sweet potato is on the vegetable tempura array, I will eat all of them. So good. I don't think there's regular potato in at least the vegetable tempura I've ever had, but like, I love broccoli, and I prefer the sweet potato vegetable tempura over the broccoli vegetable tempura. So, the sweet potato tempura is so good. 53. Lunch is the best meal of the day. No. But honestly, I'm an adult now. I will eat whatever I want for whatever meal. I will have breakfast for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I will have dinner for breakfast or lunch. I don't care. So, whatever meal I want to be the best meal is the best meal. 54. Country music is the best genre. Nope. I like rock. And I have a feeling that is one of the more popular ones, so I think I'm good. 55. The Roaring Twenties was the best time period. I wasn't alive for it. I wouldn't be able to say. But looking at pictures, that is not really... It's not really I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. That was DJ. We are in a group chat with another friend. 56. Horror movies and thrillers are enjoyable to watch. Yes, they are. I think so. 57. Tomatoes shouldn't be considered a fruit. You know what? I have never cared whether we call them a fruit or a vegetable or whatever. I don't really like tomatoes, so it's not a problem for me. 58. Road trips are more enjoyable than flying to a destination. I don't know, because I mean, like, the ultimate purpose of a vacation is to, be on vacation. And the travel to said vacation is never really fun. I mean, it can be if you're with the right people and you can talk and hang out. Obviously, that's easier to do in a car than on an airplane, in my opinion, at least. My hearing always gets completely shot when we're on a flight. And then, there's a billion other people on the plane. I mean, the one that there's nobody that has to be driving. You can go to the bathroom whenever you need to. Or, at least when it's safe. Versus in a car, somebody has to be driving at all times. And you do have to pull over and stop to go to the bathroom. I don't know. I guess I would have to say road trips are generally more enjoyable. Just because, you're with family or friends and you get to talk and hang out, do whatever you want, say whatever you want, joke about whatever you want, play music as loud as you want, or a movie or a podcast or whatever. Versus on a flight, you're surrounded by other people. You have to be polite. You have to be quiet. You have to have polite conversation. Yeah. And then you usually have more legroom in a car than you do on a plane. I feel like even DJ would agree with that, and he's super duper tall. 59. Those famous frosted sugar cookies from the grocery store do not taste good. No, I think they're good. I don't think they're delicious by any means, but I think they're good. I prefer the ones that don't have sprinkles. I'm pretty sure sprinkles was an earlier question, but it was like ice cream. Still not a fan of sprinkles. That has not changed. So, as long as they don't have sprinkles, I'm almost guaranteed to like them. I like sugar cookies, so yeah. 60. Avocados aren't as good as guacamole. No, I like avocados. I love avocados, actually. 61. Milk is disgusting. No, milk is delicious. Oh my gosh, there's a guy I follow on Facebook. I think it's actually like through TikTok or whatever. I don't know. But he posts a bunch of videos because he runs a milk farm. And he's so funny. But he's also really informative. Like he'll walk around his farm and show everything about his farm. And he'll show off the cows and all of the automated equipment that he has. And how whenever any of the cows want to get milked, they can just walk up to the machine and, it will sense their udder and grip on and milk them. And they walk up to it because they want to. And it feels good. Here we are. It is Iowa Dairy Farmer. Maybe this is actually through Instagram and not Facebook? Or maybe it's through Facebook? I'm not sure. I don't know. It's just, he pops up on my Facebook videos all the time. And I always really enjoy it because I feel I've actually learned a lot from watching him. And it's been enjoyable learning at that. So, if you're ever worried about how cows are treated or whatnot, that his is a fun channel to watch because he takes care of them. They all seem to really care about him, and they all seem to be really happy. And that makes me happy. Okay, 62. Water tastes better without ice cubes. I think so. Mostly, I think it's actually more so like than taste. It's that I have sensitive teeth. And so ice cubes can hurt. And it's just easier to drink and more enjoyable without ice cubes. 63. Destination weddings are selfish. Don't ask guests to buy plane tickets and hotel rooms. I'm on the fence about this. Like, I think if it's really, really far and you're inviting a ton of people, that's kind of selfish. But if it's, well, I mean, like, you know, obviously it's going to depend on the financial situation of yourself and all the people you're inviting. If you know that, you know, like, my half of the family won't be able to make it and half of his family won't either, that's an entire half of our whole guest party that won't be able to make it. You know, a quarter or half for each of us individually and then half as a whole. And that's kind of just, what's the point? You know, I like, for me, the wedding I want, all the people I want there, I actually want them to be there. I don't want to hand out fake invitations and, you know, secretly hope they can't make it or whatever. I want them to be there. And I know not all of my friends are well off. I don't think it's worth it. I think it should be a destination honeymoon if you're going to do that. Because, yeah, that could be a lot to ask for some people. You know, like if my best friend wouldn't be able to make it to Japan for a wedding or something, I wouldn't want to go in that case. I'd want her to be there. You know, I'd want my family to be there. I'd want DJ's family to be there. And if we can't all make it, then no, I'd rather just have one closer to home, you know? 64. People who are raised religious are more successful in life. Wait, what? Wait, no? I don't even know if you can actually properly decide on that, because I know a lot of people that were raised religious and then realized they were not. You know, either they were atheist or, what's the term? Agnostic? Is that the term? Maybe? You know, like they're raised Catholic and they're like, yeah, I'm not a Catholic. Or they're raised Christian. Yeah, I'm not a Christian. I personally was raised Mormon, excuse me. I don't know if I said that properly or not. Mormon. I was raised Mormon. I am not Mormon. I don't think that someone who is raised religious is necessarily more successful in life than someone who isn't. I don't think the religious beliefs I was told growing up had much bearing on me. I mean, I can't confirm for sure, but yeah, my views have changed a lot since I've been old enough to make my own decisions. So I don't know. That's an interesting question, though. 65. Chocolate ice cream isn't actually good. I don't like chocolate ice cream. So, no, it's not good to me. But more for everybody else. 66. The Office isn't a good TV show. I haven't seen The Office, so I can't say. Sorry. I've seen little snippets, and I've enjoyed those. So going based off of just that, I would say it's good. But I haven't seen it, so I can't really say yes or no. 67. Watermelon is flavorless. I disagree. I think watermelon has a flavor, and it is delicious. 68. Pizza is better cold. I don't think so. I prefer it heated up. I mean, my absolute favorite is obviously straight out of the oven, but if I have the choice between taking it out of the fridge and eating it as is, or taking it out of the fridge, putting it in the microwave and nuking it, and then eating it, I'm gonna go with the second option. I'd rather nuke it. Hey, handsome man.
Hello.
Would you like to discuss whether you have unpopular opinions or not?
I know.
You know you don't? You have no unpopular opinions.
Other than that one.
Other than what one?
The one that I have no unpopular opinions.
What the heck? No.
Other than that.
No. 69. St. Patrick's Day is one of the most enjoyable holidays. Wait, that's an unpopular opinion? Don't most people like to get smashed on St. Patrick's Day? And then it would therefore be one of the more enjoyable ones?
It's the day after St. Patrick's Day. It's not enjoyable.
Yeah. Like, I don't even drink and I know that. I don't know. I think it's enjoyable. I don't think it's the most enjoyable. I think that's Christmas because, you know, you're getting presents, you're watching other people open presents. That's always fun for me. But I wouldn't say it's not enjoyable. 70. The beach isn't a fun place to go. It's sandy and dirty. I think the beach can be fun. I think it mostly depends on who you're with. Because if you're on your own...
What beach, what's the weather like, and how crowded is it?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, crowded. Because if there's a ton of people everywhere, you don't really get to enjoy it. You're just surrounded by people. And that's not fun. But, like, most of the beaches I've been to, the sand is nice. So it's the good kind of sandy. And I don't think I've been to one of, like, those dirty beaches that you see on commercials and whatnot. Or, you know, where you see pictures of kids picking up trash. I'm lucky enough to have only been to really nice beaches. So, yeah. I mean, I think David has a point where it depends, but generally I'm going to go with they are fun. 71. Christmas without snow isn't Christmas. I disagree.
I bet Australia does too.
Like, yeah, having snow on Christmas is wonderful, but doesn't make it not Christmas when there's no snow.
I mean, the entire southern hemisphere.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, not everybody celebrates Christmas, but...
Sure, but if you do, and you live in the southern hemisphere, you don't have snow on Christmas. You have sweltering heat.
I mean, we've had, what, one Christmas with snow here? And we're not really southern hemisphere, we're right in the middle? Or, well,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
You
so...
can still get there, but no, obviously because of how the seasons work. If you're in... Or whatever, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. 72. If you don't like to be with yourself, you can't expect anyone to want to hang out with you. Oh, I completely disagree with that one. Like, yes, I do think it's very important to love yourself. You need to be able to like yourself, but...
I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I've heard that a lot.
I don't know. Some of these questions are some of these unpopular opinions are getting weird, you guys.
How many lungs does a dog have?
4, right? Oh my gosh, those questions on those cards were so dumb. 73. Receiving gifts is a greedy love language. No? I don't think so. I mean, I feel like it's only greedy if you expect it all the time and you expect them to be expensive. Because, like, if I can, you know, I love getting keychains. Keychains are sometimes expensive. Sometimes they're only, you know, like 50 cents to $1 or something. And I don't think that's greedy. I don't know. Is my love language receiving gifts? I swear I took that test, and I don't think mine was...
French.
What? You're French? What? What are you saying?
It's the language of love.
What is your love language, honey?
I said French.
No, that's not the question. I swear I have a test. Here we go. 5 love languages. Profile for couples.
I see.
Quality time is my number 1. Physical touch and words of affirmation are next. Receiving gifts is next. And then acts of service is last. So, at least in... When did I take this? 2018. It was not receiving gifts for me. Quality time. So it says, in the vernacular of quality time, nothing says I love you like full undivided attention. Being there for this type of person is critical, but really being there with the TV off, fork and knife down, and all chores and tasks on standby makes your significant other feel truly special and loved. Distractions, postponed dates, or the failure to listen can be especially hurtful. Quality time also means sharing quality conversation and quality activities.
So you just hate me, huh?
No? We spend quality time together all the time. What are you talking
but,
about?
We've legitimately talked about the fact that we can spend quality time together while not actually interacting.
Yeah, see, and I still feel that that is quality time.
Right, but that goes against the definition you just read.
Well, I mean, I will say I've told you numerous times when we're talking and you're on your phone, I feel like you're not listening to me. So that
Yeah.
is true. Yeah, you're not on your phone right now. Don't be a jerk. But so like that part's true. But yeah, no, if we're both watching videos or playing video games or whatever, that's not no. I don't think that's a problem.
That's
I think
not
we're
no.
still spelling. I think we're still spending quality time together.
What if we're spelling quality time?
No, don't mock me just because I can't speak properly.
You
So
know
of those, what one do you feel you are?
What?
Quality time,
I know.
physical
I'm
touch,
giving you a hard time.
words of affirmation, receiving gifts, acts of service.
I wouldn't pick one over the other. I don't know what acts of service means.
I don't either. I don't remember. Can vacuuming the floors really be an expression of love? Absolutely. Anything you do to ease the burden of responsibilities weighing on an acts of service person will speak volumes. The words he or she most want to hear. Let me do that for you. Laziness, broken commitments, and making more work for them tell speakers of this language their feelings don't matter. Finding ways to serve speaks volumes to the recipient of these acts.
I mean, I'd say I'm not receiving gifts, but the rest of it, like, these things always seem silly to me because it's like, I think a majority of people like all of these things.
Yeah, but there's usually like one or two that kind of stand out.
In my opinion, it's not usually one or two that stand out. It's maybe one or two that don't apply, but the rest apply equally. So yeah, no, I don't particularly care if somebody gets me a gift, but beyond that, like, whatever.
Okay. Receiving gifts is a greedy love language. Neither of us, that it doesn't apply to either of us. So I think we're good. And now he's walked away, so he visited for a couple minutes, you guys. I tried. 74, vacuuming is the...
With you.
What?
I'm spending quality time.
Aw,
with you.
thank you. I love you, boo. 74, vacuuming
That's not my
is...
name.
I just like you guys to know I'm slowly blinking at him. Like, that's...
So you're doing that on purpose, okay.
Mm-hmm. 74, vacuuming is the worst chore. I completely disagree. I'm gonna go with cleaning the toilet or doing the dishes.
Yeah.
Like, vacuuming is easy peasy.
Burying the
Sweeping is more annoying than vacuuming. What? Burying the mouse?
The bodies.
Oh my goodness. Nope, we're moving on. 75, swimming in an ocean is better than swimming in a pool.
Who? No one has strong opinions on this.
Yeah,
This is not a common enough thing to even have an unpopular opinion on.
Well, no, I've met people who don't like one or the other.
Yeah, but not in like a large, like, yes, that's a commonly held opinion.
Yeah,
sort of
I
thing.
agree with that.
Like, yeah, I don't like cheese. That's probably an unpopular
Yes,
opinion.
yes it is.
But
Yes.
Ocean swim, whatever.
I don't know, I'm on number 76, okay? Like, we're getting up there. If it rains on the 4th of July, it's not actually worth celebrating. No.
You can
We
still
had that
light
happen in
fireworks.
Japan. We just did the fireworks a different day.
You can still light them too.
Well, it was raining badly. Like, it wouldn't have been... In that case, it would not have been worth it. But we just did it a different day, and nobody cared. It was still fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. 77. I don't enjoy the taste of alcohol, nor do I enjoy being drunk. Haven't been drunk, but I don't enjoy the taste of alcohol.
To be fair, I don't think a lot of people enjoy the taste of alcohol. Most drinking is trying to mask the taste of alcohol. Like, that's the point of a lot of drinks, especially mixed drinks.
Yeah, and then I drink the things you guys are drinking, and I'm just like...
Except you like the things we made last time, and you like the things Lonnie makes.
And they have a lot of stuff covering up the flavor of the alcohol.
Not always, no, actually. If you do it right, you don't need a lot. It's just how you do it. It's all the chemistry of, well, whatever, yeah.
Lonnie knows what he's doing. 78. Rugby is the most random sport ever. Isn't rugby just football without the armor? Or not the armor, the equipment? Okay, I'm not wrong though. Like, it is
Tell
basically
John that.
armor.
I want to see how you respond.
It's basically armor. Like, it weighs so much from what I understand. It's ridiculous. Like, I feel like croquet is more random.
No.
Water polo? I don't even know what water polo is.
I mean,
Is that volleyball in the water?
Most sports, by definition, are not random. That's what makes them a sport, because you can get consistent results.
Oh, I thought it was just supposed to be, like, if you saw them on a screen, what one would be the one you're like, wait, what? That's weird.
Then it's cricket. Everyone knows it's cricket. No one understands cricket. Cricket was
I said
invented by
croquet, which is, like, it sounds very similar.
Yeah, you take those points.
How about pickleball? Most people don't know pickleball.
Yeah, but if you watch people play
Yeah,
cricket,
you'd understand it. But if you just say pickleball, people will be like, are there pickles involved? It's kind of random. It's kind of weird. Love you. He's making bad faces at me. 79. Fall and winter are better than spring and summer. I agree.
yeah.
Huh? No,
I don't
he's
care.
Oh,
They're
he
all
doesn't care.
interesting in their own ways.
I do agree with that statement, but I prefer fall and winter. 80. Different political opinions don't matter in a relationship. I think it depends on how strongly those beliefs are held, but also what the opinions are. Like if,
Yeah.
not to get super political, but if one person in the couple is against abortion and one is for it, that could potentially be a huge issue, you know, depending on how far that relationship goes. But
Yep.
yeah. 81. Bikes are more comfortable than cars for traveling.
No one.
Absolutely not. That is not true. Which would make sense. That would
Don't get me
be
wrong, biking
that
is-
could be a very unpopular opinion. I'm sure there are
Yeah.
people who do prefer that.
Yeah,
I'm not one of them.
Biking can be fun and can be interesting.
It's
but
not comfortable. More comfortable than a car.
not
I've been on bikes and none of them have been more comfortable. Not
There's
a
this
one.
thing called air conditioning.
Well, yeah, but then like your whole butt is covered by a cushion in a car.
I'm more.
I got a big booty, you know. It does not fit completely on the seat, so like it's not comfortable.
I see.
82. The point of life isn't to have children. I agree with that. If the point of life was to only have children, that would really suck for a large population of people who either cannot have children or don't want to have children. 83. Rainy days are more enjoyable than sunny days.
Yeah.
DJ agrees with that. I like cloudy days. I'd rather it right be in the middle. Be right in the middle. What am I saying?
Right, be middle E.
Yep. English.
Loaded speaketh the laws into the phone of micros. Doth she state thine opinion upon thy...
I know English.
Just not modern English.
84. Having a college degree will make your life more enjoyable. Oh, that is so not true.
I mean, we've tried to enforce making it true, which is part of the problem. But that's a whole separate rant, so...
Getting one, not enjoyable. Having one and trying to get a job with it, also not enjoyable. Like, no. 85. It's better to be hot than cold. Oh, I disagree.
I can always put on more clothing. I can only take so much off.
Exactly. 86. Birthday cake tastes better when it's left over and eaten for breakfast. I mean, I don't find that birthday cake tastes any different when it's left over or
Yeah, cake
fresh.
cake's not the sort of thing where like, yes, leftovers have drastically changed the quality and texture of this meal. Chicken, beef, sure, but
yeah,
cake?
like cake, it'll take like 2 or 3
Oh no,
weeks
this
before
cake's
it
been in the
starts to go
fridge
stale.
for a whole day. What are we gonna do? I guess we better throw it out. Like, it's a cake.
Yeah, like no, cakes do go stale, but it takes a long time. Like it's
So
yeah,
then
no.
there's steak.
Wait, did I say steak instead of cake?
No, because now it's a stale cake.
Oh my gosh, you freaking dork. We're moving on. 87. Mustard is better than ketchup. I don't like either. That is also one of my unpopular opinions.
Okay. I like mustard. Yeah, actually, I think mustard is better than ketchup.
Okay.
But, like, not that... I don't truck with that yellow nonsense that comes in a squeeze bottle. Real mustard.
Is that not actually mustard?
It is. It's just gross.
You're funny. 88. Getting married solves most of your problems. What?
Boy, our relationship is rough and I hate my job. Better get married. That'll solve that.
I appreciate that we both had the exact same reaction to that question.
And money's tight and, okay, sure.
Oh my
Moving
goodness. 89. A minimum wage job is enough to live off of. I wish it was, but
I
it's
mean, you
generally
can
not.
mathematically prove that it isn't at this point. It's
Yeah,
pretty easy to be
exactly.
like, here's the rent, here's the cost of goods.
Yeah, the cost of living is not. It does not match with the minimum wage.
That's why shared housing is becoming such more and more of a thing. Because it's the only way to even come close to making rent is to put 6 people in a 2-person place.
Yeah. 90. When you're in a relationship, you can keep secrets.
Well,
I think so.
You can't,
Like,
but I can.
what? I'm not going to tell you a secret right now just to prove that I can keep a secret because that would defeat the purpose of it being a secret.
I'm glad you understand that. I don't know why you felt the need to clarify that you knew how this game worked. I'm not going to tell you the thing I'm not supposed to tell you right now to prove that I can't stop not tell you things.
Okay, I remember there was a riddle once upon a time where it was just like, oh yeah, can you keep a secret? And the person's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, well tell me a secret to prove that you can keep a secret. And then they tell a secret and the guy's like, well, I can't trust you now. You just told me a secret. Like, you promised this person you wouldn't. I don't know. It was really dumb. And I remember that. It stands out in my mind as something that was, in like my childhood. And I was always like, no, if you need a secret in order to believe whether I can keep secrets or not, you're wrong. You can go away.
You tell those hypothetical people.
I don't know. But no, I think you can keep a secret. I don't think in anything or anywhere everybody needs to know 100% of what you're thinking or doing. Mm-hmm. Like, that's just... Then they might as well just be you. And we're at the end. Do you have anything you would like to comment, handsome man?
Anything.
Wonderful.
And that is the end of 4 Heavenly Beasts, day 43. I got 5 hours and 12 minutes of footage. I mostly got colors that are just on the tiger. Although, if I was looking at it correctly, this little white patch is part of one of the phoenix's wings. Or feathers, I guess. So, I've officially started all 4 of the Heavenly Beasts. I mean, I'm mostly done with all of them except for the Phoenix. He takes up, like, all of the bottom. Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say, so like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. I'll see you guys next video.